What if I told you that there are just 3 simple tricks that can make anyone instantly like you? No manipulation, no fake charm, just authentic techniques rooted in timeless Stoic wisdom. Intrigued? Keep watching, because these insights will change the way you connect with people forever. In a world that thrives on connections, being likable is a superpower. But it's not about pleasing everyone. It's about understanding the essence of human relationships. Stoicism, with its emphasis on clarity and self-awareness, holds the key to building meaningful bonds. Today, we're diving into 3 simple yet profound tricks to help you win hearts and create genuine connections. Ready to master the art of likability? Let's get started. Have you ever found yourself wondering why some people seem naturally magnetic while others struggle to form connections? The ability to make people like you isn't about luck. It's about mastering specific principles of human interaction. In today's hyper-connected yet emotionally distant world, this skill is more important than ever. Think about a time when you met someone who made you feel instantly comfortable. What did they do differently? Chances are, they displayed genuine warmth, listened attentively, and made you feel valued. These are not coincidences. They are deliberate actions based on timeless wisdom. Stoicism teaches us that relationships flourish when built on authenticity, empathy, and mutual respect. Epictetus once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This insight captures the essence of building rapport, focusing on others rather than oneself. Unfortunately, many people approach relationships with self-centered motives, which often leads to shallow or strained connections. The good news is that by applying a few simple strategies, you can break free from this pattern and become someone who naturally draws others in. These tricks aren't about manipulating people. They're about fostering real connections based on respect and understanding. Trick 1. Show genuine interest in others. One of the fastest ways to make someone like you is to show a sincere interest in them. This doesn't mean bombarding them with questions or pretending to care. It's about truly engaging with their thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Philosophical context. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of understanding others as a way to cultivate harmony. He wrote, "Enter into every man's mind and let every other man enter yours." By showing interest in others, you create a space for mutual respect and understanding. Practical application. When meeting someone new, focus on what they're saying rather than planning your next response. Ask open-ended questions like, "What's been exciting in your life lately?" Or "What inspires you?" These questions invite deeper conversations and show that you value their perspective. Example: imagine you're at a networking event and someone mentions their passion for photography. Instead of saying, "Oh, I love photography too," ask them what inspired you to get into photography, or what's the most memorable photo you've ever taken. This shifts the focus to their story and shows genuine curiosity. Exercise. The next time you're in a conversation, challenge yourself to listen without interrupting. Count how many times you ask follow-up questions based on what they've shared. This practice will sharpen your ability to engage meaningfully. Trick 2. Use the power of empathy is the cornerstone of likability. When you put yourself in someone else's shoes, you demonstrate understanding and create an emotional connection that words alone cannot achieve. Philosophical context. Seneca believed that empathy was essential for living in harmony with others. He wrote, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." This kindness, rooted in empathy, makes people feel valued and understood. Practical application. Empathy goes beyond saying, "I understand." It's about reflecting their emotions and validating their experiences. For example, if someone shares a frustration, respond with, "That sounds really challenging. How are you handling it?" This not only acknowledges their feelings, but also opens the door for deeper connection. Example, your friend tells you about a stressful day at work. Instead of offering advice immediately, say, "It sounds like today was overwhelming for you. Want to talk about it?" This simple act of empathy makes them feel heard and supported. Exercise. Practice empathy by paraphrasing what someone has shared and asking follow-up questions. For example, "So, you're saying that the meeting felt unproductive. What do you think could have made it better?" This technique reinforces their feelings and builds rapport. Trick 3. Be authentic, and vulnerable authenticity is magnetic. When you show up as your true self, you give others permission to do the same. Vulnerability, when expressed appropriately, fosters trust and deepens connections. Philosophical context. Epictetus taught that self-awareness is the foundation of authenticity. He said, "Know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." By embracing your true self, you naturally attract those who resonate with your energy. Practical application. Share your thoughts, feelings, and experiences openly, but balance this with respect for the other person's boundaries. For instance, instead of saying, "I'm having the worst day ever," you could say, "Today's been tough, but I'm trying to focus on the positives." This invites connection without overwhelming them. Example, you're meeting someone for the first time, and they ask about your weekend. Instead of giving a generic answer, share a personal anecdote that reflects your personality. For instance, "I spent Saturday hiking. It's my way of recharging after a busy week." Do you enjoy the outdoors? Exercise. Practice being authentic by sharing one personal story or thought in your next conversation. Notice how the other person responds and whether it deepens your connection. Bringing it all together, the magic of these tricks lies in their simplicity. Show genuine interest, practice empathy, and embrace authenticity. When combined, these elements create a powerful formula for likability that transcends superficial charm. The Stoics remind us that relationships thrive on respect, understanding, and genuine connection. By embodying these principles, you'll not only become more likable, but also inspire others to do the same. By mastering these 3 tricks, you'll transform the way you connect with people. It's not about changing who you are. It's about embracing timeless wisdom to enhance your interactions. Whether it's building friendships, strengthening professional relationships, or deepening romantic connections, these principles will serve you well. To recap the 3 tricks to making anyone like you are. Show genuine interest in others, the power of empathy, authentic, and vulnerable. These techniques, rooted in Stoic philosophy, remind us that the key to likability is authenticity. When you approach relationships with respect, curiosity, and empathy, you create connections that are meaningful and lasting. Remember, the goal isn't to seek validation, but to build bonds based on mutual understanding. Subscribe for more Stoic insights to transform your life and relationships.